Hello everyone, happy Monday, another scorching hot day. Today I would just like to talk briefly about goal setting and why I think it's so important to career progression, to succeeding in your various goals in life. So yeah, I'd like to start with addressing the fact that a lot of people say whenever they come up against goals, and I was the same, to be honest. One weak point I took a long time for me to develop was when working with a project or anything. I found it very hard to set goals and to kind of map out the steps that were involved in between, because I'd always take the defeatist attitude of, oh well, I don't know what's going to come up. I don't know the bumps in the road. But actually, as I got more experience with, setting goals and working towards them, I started to realize that even if you can only, at first, write the goal down, you can't think of any of the steps. Even just writing that goal down it's all about getting your brain stimulated to thinking that way. And you'd be very surprised how quickly your brain starts to think, right, well, actually there's something that would really help me. And as you go about your day-to-day life, you start to see opportunities around you and think you'd be surprised how much your brain will automatically trigger, that's something that'll help me, and away you go, and you've added another step that'll help you towards your goal. Another reason I find it very important is I feel like the human mind can be mapped quite closely to the economy or the market in terms of how it goes like this. And some days you're so like, oh, ready to smash it, and then other days you're kind of not. But the thing about having goals is that by doing that, on the days you're really not feeling it, where you're just like, oh, I want to go back to bed, I can't be bothered, this stupid X, Y, and Z, and just having a set of bullet points or tasks set out, knowing what you have to do that day or that week really helps. Because instead of thinking like, when your head isn't in the clouds, when you're not thinking about the day, when whatever your vision is of having success, you're not anything like that. You're like, it's never going to happen. All you have to do is follow those tasks. And I find that so helpful when you're just down and out and you're just like, oh, I can't be bothered. So that's another reason. So yeah, that's really it for today. Just wanted to get those out there. Yeah, goal setting is a lot more achievable than you think. You don't need to have the whole thing mapped out before you start. Just start writing your goals down, and just, yeah, once you get them written down, your mind will start to work itself without you needing to think of all the steps all at once. Very lastly, before I go, a lot of people talk about making sure your goals are achievable. I'm not so sure. I think there's a lot of negativity formed around the idea of what's achievable and what isn't. If you want something, like, write it down and go out and get it. You'll be so surprised by what you can achieve. I think that's appearing more and more with these entrepreneurs that are coming from nothing and achieving these amazing things. If you want something, just go and get it. Don't worry about what's achievable and what isn't. Like, if you can think it, you can do it. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you for listening.